and welcome to the fifth part of us playing Minecraft on our world, Goldfield. Now, today I do want to do a pretty large project. Last time I talked about over there somewhere building a sort of library or like town center where we would eventually be able to put villagers, particularly librarians, for trading. Now, with that said, last time we did start smelting smooth stone. And we are going to need a ton of it. So I think what I'll do now is make a few more furnaces, get more cobblestone, and just get building. While mining, we found another abandoned mine shaft, or maybe it is a part of the same system. Nonetheless, there's a huge cave and there are a few skeletons, so I am going to steer away from that area for now, because I do not want to get shot off, fall, and lose all of my stuff. Also, I would like to spend quite a bit of time to organize chests and make the house nicer. point, we do have a decent amount of smooth stone, but we still do need more cobblestone to smelt. So I think that the solution to that will probably be just kind of laying out the general area we want to build this building, and then digging down for the basement. So that is actually what I will do now. So as you can see, I have finished pretty much the rough shape, and the reason that there is a waterway leading into this is because of villagers. As we know, villagers are pretty annoying to transport, and putting a waterway directly into the area will probably make that easier, as it will allow me to get villagers where they need to go a little bit faster and more efficiently. So now I am just going to continue to develop the building and make it look nicer. And there we go, we have gotten even further along and it is really taking shape, and I think it is looking just a little better. Now it does still look a little sketchy at the moment and not perfect, but I do think it will look better. But again, we do have to keep getting materials. So that's what I will go do now. Alright, well I was going to talk about how I finished the library, but it appears I also have found a friendly drown, which is pretty cool. Nonetheless, the building has gotten a lot of progress done on it. Now on the inside, I finished the floor, added this stairway, and this little area that I will probably use for some sort of storage. Up here, I did a tower. I just think that it would look cool, especially to eventually have a view over everything we eventually build. Now, if you go down, underneath the storage room, you will also see our waterway is still there. I haven't expanded it quite yet, just because I am going to eventually put the waterway under there. Now, over in this part of the library, I'm not going to actually have any villagers. But over here, we'll have a little corridor that will lead to a larger part of the library, and maybe even surround this sort of little lake. And I think it'll look pretty good. Now, I did choose to do this sort of design because I thought a more classic design for a library would be pretty fitting. And I do think it worked out, as it is looking pretty alright in my opinion. Right now, though, I will just continue to build it. And there we go, that is the library even closer to being done. Now this hallway I am going to expand probably a little further down, then probably have some sort of door here and a nice cobblestone bridge to go over there, or something like that, just something nice. And I think this is just going to look so good, and it's going to become a really important landmark. Anyways, that's the end of this video, and I really want to thank you for watching through the whole thing. It really means a lot. In the meantime, if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and have yourself a great day.